Very impressive outing from your team, especially considering Jake had a kind of battle there, not feeling so great on the mound. How much more impressive does that make this outing?
Yeah, he threw the ball exceptionally well. Threw the ball well, but fought through the start because obviously not feeling well. We knew that as he was going through it. You guys just talked to him. He doesn't, sound the best, but he performed nicely.
And your offense here again, to see guys like Max Kepler, Eddie Rosario, guys that have come up in the system to have big games and really be able to enjoy this type of power. How fun is that to watch?
Well, it's fun to see those guys put good swings on the ball. I think they got two of the big hits today, but I think our good at bats allowed us to have some runners on base for them. And allowed kind of everything to take place the way it did. If you don't have those base runners, if you don't force your way on somehow, then those home runs, you're scoring fewer runs, obviously. And I think, obviously the two big swings were, the biggest plays probably of the day, but I think the at-bats, again, were good.
What'd you see from the guys out of the pen, having to get out of a couple jams, but, come in and shut the door and pick up Jake?
Yeah, I think the guys in the bullpen are doing a great job, too. And, regardless of when we call on them, who we call on, our guys they're ready to pitch, they're focused, they're locked in down there for any type of situation. And they came in, they really did a nice job. And I think we're starting to see the power arms that we have down there really coming to life and really missing a lot of bats and doing a nice job.
Hey, what did Jake's situation, how much did that alter your expectations of him for this start, and how did you monitor him as he went along?
Well, we just knew that we were going to keep an eye on him. That's it. There's nothing hard and fast, but we knew one, that he was throwing the ball well. Obviously, we can all see that. But a situation where, personally, I and the staff didn't want to push him today if we didn't have to, because physically he was, I don't want to say he threw the ball well, but physically he was, having a tough day. So I think getting him out of there on a high note, even at a point where he was still throwing the ball pretty well, made some sense, and just to get the rest of our guys in there and ready to go.
He come close to not going? Was there a thought to not having him start?
No, he was ready to pitch. He said he was good to go from the beginning, but. Obviously, when you're not feeling well, there's just a general, especially on a day where it's actually pretty warm out, and it might have been the hottest day we've played in. And, we'll see hotter, but when you haven't been out there very much in weather like that, and you're not feeling well, I think that combination kind of led us to make sure we kept an eye on him.
Marwin doing all right?
2-3 weeks when Eddie wasn't hot, and
Say that again.
you had kept scoring runs there for 2 or 3 weeks when Eddie wasn't hot, and now he's hot again.
Yeah.
You know those streaks are there for him, right?
Yeah. First of all, Marwin is doing well. He said he was okay to go out there, but just wanted to get him off his feet. He's been beat up a little bit. He's been playing a lot. He's been bouncing around. So just wanted to get him off his feet for an inning. And all of our guys have been picking each other up really well. And you can look up and down the lineup. We don't know who it's going to be on any given day. Rosie, Kep, again, with the big swings today picking us up, but hopefully we look up tomorrow and it's them and maybe some other guys too. So they've been, it's a group. It's a really good group that comes together and figures out a way to get it done every night.
Rocco, same hitting coaches, and now the ball seems to be hitting this angle instead of that angle. Is there something being taught in the organization, or something being emphasized in the organization this way to your back?
Well, I'm not going to go into the specifics of what J-Ro and Rudy do with all of our guys. I think our hitting coaches have our players in a very good place mentally, a very confident place. I do believe that a lot of the soft factors when it comes to hitting matter a lot, and that confidence and the group believing in themselves and having a good general idea and plan going into the game matters a lot. And you add to the equation a few new faces, with good ability, and you combine them with the really quality hitters that this organization has had here for a while and has developed, and you have a good recipe.